Hi guys, my name is Kneifl, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the Pythagorean Theorem, and then if we have a couple minutes at the end, we'll talk about the circumference and then the diameter of a circle. So first, when we start out with the Pythagorean Theorem, does anybody know what the equation sort of, or anything you kind of remember about it?
Does it start with a squared?
Yep, it does start with a squared. What about the next part?
Plus.
Plus, yep. And then what about after that? Kind of think of the ABCs. What can we kind of see from that?
B squared.
Yep. And then what's after B squared?
Equals?
Yep. And the last one.
Something with C.
C, yep. And then what? So if we have two squares here, what do you think the last one's going to be?
4.
4. Nope, not quite.
Squared.
Yep. So it's going to be squared just because we have to keep following through because these are equal. Okay. So if we have our triangle, what is this? What can you tell about this triangle?
Has a right angle.
Yep, it has a right angle. And with the Pythagorean Theorem, the only way that it'll work is if it has a right angle. So with a right triangle, we need that right angle in there to help us out. Otherwise it won't work. So if we look at this side, what is this side normally called? If we look at our equation, which one of these would be here?
A.
Yep, an A. So we just have our one side, so all we need is an A. And another thing that this could be called is a leg. So if we have a leg, it would be leg squared. Alright, and what about this side?
B.
B, yep, and this would also be another leg because it's in between the right angle. So this would be leg squared. And then what about this long part? It has a funky name. Does anybody remember? Hypotenuse. So this is just the side that's opposite of our right angle. So we always can tell this is a hypotenuse because it's on the opposite side. So then it would be equal our hypotenuse squared. Alright, so if we draw another triangle, and we have a right angle, what do we want this side to be? Give me a number.
7.
7, okay. And what about this side?
3.
3. So we want to find what this side will be because we can't just plug numbers in. So if we look at our equation up here, where would our 7 go?
Where A is.
Where A is. Okay, so we would have 7. And then what is up here? What would we need to add to our 7?
Squared.
A squared. Okay. And then we have this. What would this be considered as?
B.
Our B. So it's our other leg. So it would be over here, we would have 3 squared equals our C, which would be X or C. So it kind of does it, whatever letter you want to put here, we could even put C here too so it's not confusing, would equal our C squared. So if we look at this, we kind of have to do some squaring. So what's 7 squared?
49.
49. I'll start it below it. Plus our 3 squared, which is
9.
9. Equals, what's 49 plus 9?
58.
58. So then, we're not done here. We have our 58 and we have it squared. So that means we need to take the square root of 58. And I don't know the square root of 58. So, I'm just going to grab my calculator here and take a peek. You don't have to do this either. It's just really up to you. Uh-oh. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. So to get what our C would equal, we would have to find the square root of 58. So I don't know it, but oh well. Okay, so we'll just do one more quick one. All right. We'll have this side be 3, and we'll have this side be 6. So if we have here and we're looking for our C, what would our equation be?
3 squared
plus our leg is 6 squared equals our c squared. So 3 squared is 9 plus 6 squared is 36. Add those together and we will get 45. And then the square root of 45 would be your answer. And then if you wanted to take that down, you would get whatever that answer is. So this is kind of just an introduction. Hopefully you learned something, and thanks for watching, guys.